The Marauders Map is one of the most intriguing tools that a student at Hogwarts could have in their possession, showing the exact location and movements of everyone at the castle. So why would famous magizoologist Newt Scamander appear on the Marauders Map in Prisoner of Azkaban? Some may say it was just an Easter egg for the film, but I like to think that there are deeper reasons he'd be at Hogwarts. So in this video, we're diving into 3 of those theories, and 2 of them might just connect together more than you think. Number 3. Newt was studying the basilisk. The basilisk is one of the most dangerous and rare creatures that inhabit the wizarding world. Classified as an XXXXX creature, meaning it's a known wizard killer that can't be domesticated, its myth-like existence and deadly gaze make it impossible for a witch or wizard to find one, let alone get close enough to study. This is important because at the end of Harry's second year, he's able to find the location of the Chamber of Secrets, open this lair, and successfully kill the basilisk that Salazar Slytherin left behind, which would rid the school of all Muggle-born students. This event would mark the only time, other than when Tom Riddle opened the chamber in 1943, that a basilisk sighting was reported since the 16th century. Knowing the monumental importance of this rare occasion to study a dead basilisk, Dumbledore would likely have reached out to the foremost expert in magical creatures to ensure it was done correctly. This individual would have been Newt Scamander. Newt would travel down into the chamber with Dumbledore and explore the basilisk's body up close, jotting down notes and important characteristics. He'd even take samples of the basilisk's blood, venom, scales, and eyes for further testing. Once finished, they both leave the chamber, and Dumbledore would officially seal up the Chamber of Secrets to ensure no other student could end up there. Number 2. Newt was going to save Buckbeak. Hippogriffs are extremely proud creatures that demand respect and etiquette when interacting with them. Without the proper manners, they'll lash out, which is what happened with Draco Malfoy and the hippogriff Buckbeak. During his Care of Magical Creatures class, Hagrid brought Buckbeak to use as a demonstration on how to properly approach a hippogriff. In an attempt to undermine Hagrid, Malfoy intentionally approached Buckbeak without showing proper respect, and Buckbeak attacked him for it, digging deep gashes into Malfoy's upper body. This attack prompted an immediate investigation by the Ministry, leading to Buckbeak being sentenced to death. As an advocate for all magical creatures, Newt would likely have taken an interest in this case, especially if he learned the true reason Buckbeak attacked Malfoy from Hagrid or Dumbledore. Newt's mother was a hippogriff reader when he was younger, so he spent a lot of time interacting with these creatures. He'd be able to speak on their behaviors and show that Malfoy didn't follow the correct instructions outlined by Hagrid, which would make Buckbeak innocent. Therefore, Newt would have happily traveled to Hogwarts to defend Buckbeak and attempt to prevent his execution, which would put him in the halls of the castle at that time. Number 1. Newt met with Dumbledore about his new book. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is one of the most in-depth publications about magical creatures within the wizarding world. It's even a required textbook for first-year students. It said that in 1993, Newt had an interest in printing a version of Fantastic Beasts for the Muggle community, which would be written from the perspective of fiction, but used to nonchalantly inform Muggles about the creatures from the wizarding world. Coincidentally, this edition of the book would be printed in 2001, which also included a foreword by none other than Albus Dumbledore. It was likely then that Newt would have been visiting Dumbledore at Hogwarts to discuss the book and request he write a foreword for when the book was finished. But it doesn't just stop there. Newt was always collecting new information about different magical creatures he would encounter and would then release a new edition of Fantastic Beasts with that information included. In fact, by the mid-1990s, it was on its 52nd edition. So not only was Newt meeting with Dumbledore to discuss the book, but Dumbledore might have been providing him an opportunity to study a magical creature he had never had the chance to study for the book, which wraps us back to the basilisk that was in the Chamber of Secrets. Newt's location on the Marauders Map looks like he was walking from the headmaster's office, which is where Dumbledore was also at, which makes this one of the strongest reasons he could have been at Hogwarts at that time. Did you know that the Great Lake that surrounds Hogwarts is actually a full-fledged nature preserve for magical creatures? Well, make sure to subscribe for more Wizarding World content and check out this video right here for 7 facts about Hogwarts that you definitely don't know. Have a magical day. Take care.